What is that one piece of advice that you would want to tell yourself before you go up that stage?
I feel like the most important thing would be just to be myself. I know it's a cliche, but for me, it brings out who you really are. When you talk about your passions, when you talk about something that is really true, you just go with who you are and go with your gut. It's still morning. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. It's good afternoon, everyone.
How are you?
I'm doing well, but it's very cold here, but I love it.
So, 30 seconds lang.
Okay,
Magpasaway, 30 seconds lang.
we'll make it happen.
Tell us something about yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Adi Hitomi Ariate Akiyama. I'm 27 years old, half Japanese but 100% Filipina by heart because I was born and raised here. And I just recently graduated Doctor of Medicine in time for Miss Universe Philippines, and now I am affiliated with the Armed Forces of the Philippines Medical Center.
What is one beautiful word in your local language and what does it mean?
Oh, in Oriental Mindoro, the word there is Tagalog still. And what a beautiful word is maganda, as it is, because I feel like maganda is such a very encompassing term that you can use in a lot of ways. It's not just the physical, it can be who you are, it can be your attributes, it can be a person's feelings. It's everything that encompasses beauty on its own. And I believe that everything that we do has its own beauty in it. So, maganda, like me and all of you.
True.
Right.
True talaga. Truly.
Period. Parang gumanda na po ako dahil sa Miss Universe, kinailangan ko pong gumanda.
Alright, next question. What is that learning experience that you had as a child that made so much impact on you?
I think the best learning experience was when we had a downfall when my father left us. And I know that it's a hard thing to talk about, but I feel like my mom showed us how she can handle 5 children and how all 5 of us have continued and finished college and even postgraduate studies. 3 of us have. And I believe that it shows strength in a woman that she can do anything, and that if I can be half as good as my mom, if I can be half the woman she is, I'd be all set for life.
What about during this pandemic? What is the greatest lesson that you've learned?
The greatest lesson that I've learned during this pandemic is to look past my middle-class upbringing and to see the difficulties that the common Filipino is experiencing right now, to be able to help them, to be able to seek what I can do, because I'm not rich, I don't have a lot of money, but I can be able to help them in my own ways, especially with the advent of being part of Miss Universe Philippines. I can use my voice, I can use this influence, I can use who I am as a doctor and as a person, that I will be able to empower other people and to help them too.
If you win, how do you intend to help your community?
If I win, I will be who I am. I am a doctor, I am a medical professional, and I'm also a nurse. And I believe that I can use that as an avenue to grow and to help other people, especially at a time of a pandemic, when people need the truth. People need someone who will serve as the truth, the face of truth. And I will be that person. I will be there to help other people, to inspire, but not only that, to help them, to teach them in a lot of ways, in medical and non-medical things.
What color do you think symbolizes a phenomenal woman?
I believe it's yellow because my favorite color is yellow. I love it. I actually didn't know that it was my favorite color until my mom told me that you have so much yellow things in everything. And I realized, oh my God, that is my favorite color. For the longest time, I thought it was red. But then I realized that, oh my God, it symbolizes freshness. It symbolizes a new tomorrow, a great tomorrow. And I believe it's something that I have to show in Miss Universe Philippines because I will be showing you sinag.
So, work from home is now part of the new.
Exactly.
So, what do you think are the skills needed in this so-called new workplace of the future?
You know, it's very difficult for the Filipino to work at home because our household is filled with a lot of people. It's not unlike in other countries where you live alone mostly. In Filipinos, we have a very tight-knit family, so all of the people are there, and it's very difficult. And I know that people have been experiencing that difficulty. So I believe that you really need to set a specific place for yourself, just as I did for mine, so that you will be able to focus on what you're doing, because not a lot of people have that privilege to be able to have your own space.
If there's one spot or place in Oriental Mindoro, whether it's man-made or natural, that you would like to promote in the world, what would it be?
Well, there are a lot of places in Oriental Mindoro, but in Calapan City, it's a city, right? But the thing is, there are a lot of man-made places there that we can visit, and there's also the Mangyan village there, and you will be able to see that there are still Mangyans living. There are still Mangyans. They still practice the old way of living as Mangyans, and when I visited, it's very wonderful. It's such a wonderful experience to have seen that and to be able to see their culture and how they still are proud of who they are.
You know, right now there's a campaign that's hashtag Love Local. So if I were to ask you, what local product would you want to promote and why?
Oh, well, I believe the local product would be the Ramit cloth. It's in Oriental Mindoro, and these are hand woven by Mangyans of Oriental Mindoro, and it is very beautiful. They can incorporate so many colors in one weave, and I actually wore that on the first day here in Miss Universe Philippines, and I'm very proud to be the representative of Oriental Mindoro and their culture and heritage, because it's so beautiful, it's so colorful, and I just want to show the rest of the universe how it is in Oriental Mindoro.
Last question is, what one thing should young people like you focus on?
I think the thing that young people should focus on is to be unapologetic, to know what you stand for, to know who you truly are, and to be able to stand for what is right, especially for other people. If you are in a better position, if you are privileged enough, then you can stand for other people. You can be their voice. You can stand for those who are oppressed. And I believe it is the right timing, the right mindset for young people to understand that you can be apologetic as long as you know your heart is in the right place.
Love it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I know I speak so fast. I'm sorry, I have so many thoughts. Thank you so much, Paul. I had so much fun. I don't know if this is a common thing, but we laughed and we shared a lot about each other. They even shared to me, so it was very fun. It was very exciting. I had a lot of fun with them.